AniMethod is custom built for AniMethod, and where we build upon various methodologies available in the market. And also, it's not just a hard and fast rule, but it's more flexible to different clients, and depending upon the size of the client, we strive upon the feedback on the client and, of course, our own team members. So we are constantly improving upon it, and we are implementing simultaneously. It's a process for us, for different clients, varying from 1,000 users to a 20,000 population at a different client. So the methodology works the same way for the smaller client versus the more populated client, and it gives us a formulated policy for us to work.
The 6 key stages are the activate, which is where you're actually creating the milestones, what's going to happen during the project at a high level. The architecture phase, which is rather when you're actually sitting down with the end users and gathering the requirements that they need, technical and functional. The construct is where you're actually starting to do the work, whether it's an upgrade or just customizing something or enhancing something that the customer requests. Then there's the validate phase where you're actually starting to test it. You've put it into an environment for the end users to go in to see how they like it, to see if it's going to work for what they need. Deploy, which you're actually migrating it to the production database, and that's just moving everything, working with the sysadmins and the technicals to make sure that everything gets moved correctly. And then there's the transition where you actually go in and do production support, validate everything was moved right, have the users go in, make sure it looks okay to them, and then consistently monitor it to make sure that it's working as it should.
For example, we did a time and labor re-implementation, and it's totally, I would say, almost 100% completely custom to what PeopleSoft delivers, and it's not just like a regular 8 to 5 company, but we have nurses, we have exempt, non-exempt, and we have different rules for them and how they clock in, clock out. And there are all different business requirements where we have to build the rules upon. So it helps us to know the client better, and our methodology did help to keep up to date and to be on track with the.
We've had numbers of years of experience kind of to create this AniMethod process, taking it from the PMI and the ITIL, taking the best of that and creating our own. And like I said, we're constantly making it better, making improvements on it, learning from experiences. So I think that having the years of an experience at using it, I think is what makes us the best.